We are at Mousehole today, and I am in swim 7. We've got lovely weather for the weekend, so I'm looking forward to this one. So I've got the aerator in my swim, which is going to be a bit annoying, but we get over that. Looks like lovely carpy. I'm just going to be baiting up in the middle here, by the island, and over in this hedge. Probably closer to the aerator, if I'm honest with you. But I have got a bit of water, as you can see, up to that second island and back down again to the tree. And all that open bit, I've got to share it with 8, but that's not a problem. And I do have this extra bit in this corner, if I see anything show. This is just me swim, so you get plenty of room for your bivvy. That's my place to sleep for 3 nights. Nice Fox Royale Classic. 2-man, open back. And I've got Paul next to me over here. Lovely bit of room. So I was called down to swim one, as Vincent has just pulled out a lovely carp. This carp turned out to be roughly 29 lb, and Vincent was just slightly disappointed as his PB was just over 30. But as you can see, he's still full of smiles and just happy that the fish chose you. Going to have a picture taken holding it safely over the cradle, but decided that the picture would be a lot more better if he was getting to the water with it. When a fish hits the 30 lb, it is very much beneficial for the fish if you were to take the time, whack your waders on and jump in with it. Anything was to go wrong, the fish was to not be so patient and jump out of your arms, it ain't going to cause itself any damage. Rob the bailiff prefers this method to reeling them up on the bank. Rob the bailiff being very helpful as usual. Any chance he gets, he likes to come over. He likes to see the fish on the bank, especially if they're around the 30 mark. Anything above that, he's more than willing to lend you his waders, so you can get that perfect picture. waiting about. But we did manage to get a couple snaps. So, finding my way back to swim one, as Vincent has pulled another one out of the bag. He currently has what we think could be a new PB on the bank. As you can see, everyone's crowding around, even Rod, to give him the news if it could be his new PB or not. Rod's smiling, and there it is. 33 LB. Straight away Alfie comes in with the bucket of water. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Danny's back. Well done. New PB for Vincent at Mousehole. And what a cracking fish it is. Same routine as last time. Rod's going to hold it in the water. We're going to get Vincent in the old waders, and he can get his trophy picture. As you can see, he's on cloud 9 at the moment. It's the sort of feeling you get when you get a new PB. So he's taking his time, not rushing the fish. Can't see him letting this one escape as easy as the last. Taking his time, letting him fall into the perfect spot, and there we go. A little bit shaky, but what a picture. Gorgeous fish. Send him off on his way, nice and calmly. So it's roughly about 9 o'clock, I think, and the first day ain't gone well for me. I've not even had a bite. I'm using that new CC More liver, and I've got a feeling it's not doing the trick. So I'm going to stick with it tonight and have a rethink tomorrow. I might have to buy some bait from the little tackle boxes on the side. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to start fresh tomorrow. New swim. Well, not new swim, but I've completely left the left side alone, and I've got another island that I can explore. So I've got two 10mm boilies on the liver on the left rod up the island, and on the right rod I've got a 15mm Pacific tuna, and that's up where I've been baiting up all day. I did stick it in the margin to the right, but the ducks just keep diving on my bait, and I was getting bleeps, and it was just the ducks picking up my boilie, and that I couldn't bring myself to leave that there tonight. So do I think I'll have anything tonight? Probably not. There's a 43 come out about an hour ago, completely the other side of me, swim 9. He caught that on a single boilie, cast it, jumped out, and he cast on top of it. And I think within 15-20 minutes he had it. So this goes to show you, if you can see him, if you can get on top of them, it's worth doing. Overall, I think there's about 6 fish have come out today, which is good, because usually the first day there's nothing. So hopefully, if I do have something tonight, obviously I'll let you know. But I can't see it happening. But you never know. But I'm thinking about making a coffee. Good morning, peeps. So, last night was eventful. So we've had a few fish out as a group on the lake. You'll see the pictures in this video. But unfortunately for me, I had a run about 1 o'clock last night. And by the time I got to my rods, it was quiet. It had gone. So, but at least I know there's fish in my swim. Plus I got up at 5 o'clock this morning to rebait out. I checked my left rod first, which is up the island, and there's no bait on it. So I don't know how long that's had no bait on it. So that was probably a dead rod last night, which wasn't great. I had two 10mm boilies on it, so I'm not going to put a little bait. Maybe it's the crayfish, I don't know. But that's probably the lack of alarms that went off last night because of that. But in my right hand rod, up in the corner, in the margin, I ran it in this morning after I had a run. When I had a run I left it, I didn't rebait out, so I probably should have. Lesson learned, do that tonight. It was kind of snagged a little bit. I wouldn't say it was snagged where a fish couldn't have picked it out, but it's definitely a couple of roots down there, I'm assuming. But as I was putting the bushwhacker out to rebait out, cut, jumped straight out, right where I've been baiting. That's filled me with a little bit of confidence. Now the bait that I bought was a moo bait from CC More, which is the liver. Lost all confidence on it. But the run I had was on Pacific tuna. So I think I'm going to go to the tackle box and see if they've got any tiger nut base boilies. And I'm probably going to move my rod off the spot that I was using last night. It's not, didn't even give me a bite like the left one. And stick it on the left side of my swim. I'll see if that could present me with anything. Use the bushwhacker to bait up out there. Let's see what happens. That's the plan. New bait, new swim. Get a bit of bait out there, like good 3-4 handfuls. And hopefully that presents something to me tonight. So changing my bait on Saturday night to Sunday morning paid off. Roughly around 7 o'clock my rod screamed off and I was given a little treat. Little being the key word, but I appreciated. It turned out to be a 13-pound common, and it stopped me from going home with a blank. The method I was using was a change of bait which I got from the tackle box, which was a tiger and toffee wafter and tiger nut and toffee boilie, which I crumbed up, stuck in the bushwhacker and pulled it all the way to the corner swim. It definitely saved my weekend. So, last night was eventful, I suppose. Yesterday, obviously, I said I was going to completely change my tactics. So I went up to the little tackle box, bought some, I think they're tiger nut and toffee wafters. So I bought some of them, put both my rods on them with some tiger nut and toffee boilie crumb in a PVA bag, and I left that out all night. Well, first thing this morning I had a screamer. It went from my swim all the way over my other line, and when I was playing it I thought, oh, this could be an alright fish, but it wasn't. It turned out to only be a 13 lb, but when you've blanked all weekend, it's the best 13 lb I've ever caught. So it saved me a blank this weekend. So I was very grateful for it. I let it know that. But it's been hard going for me. Everybody else seems to be catching. I know a couple of them haven't. So my dad had his PB this weekend, so that was lovely. So he's drew a bucket of water over his head. But it was just nice to get away for the weekend. But I don't know what's going on. Usually I do better than this. I suppose that's how it goes, isn't it? You have a run of good luck and a run of bad luck. So I've just been called over to one of the back swims, which I believe is swim 9. And they've just pulled out 43.5 common carp. It's one of the biggest fish I've seen being pulled out on the bank. But a lovely fish it was. So it's Sunday now, and I've only had the 13 LB all down my left side. They're all packed up and I'm in swim 7. Now I can fish here till 6 o'clock, but it's 10 o'clock now and I think I'm going to pack up at 1, call it a day. Just because I've got work first thing in the morning and I want to be able to get my fishing gear out, clean it all, put it all away, and then get me uniform ready for work tomorrow. But what I have done is brown my left rod in and noticed that my BB weight wasn't on it, so my wafter wasn't sitting correctly. So I'm glad I brown that in, and I stuck a little bag on, a little PVA net bag, a little bit smaller than that one, half the size of that one. New wafter, and placed it to the left of me where swim 6 is, just because I kept seeing the bits and bobs of feeding bubbles pop up every now and then, and Paul that was fishing there was obviously baited up over the weekend there, so I thought I'd reduce the line pressure in my swim and just plonk one over there while no one's there. And if I get one, I can send him the picture and wind him up. But I've not touched my right rod because I've seen a fish jump right in the corner, exactly where my rig is. But I am worried now that the same thing's happened to it, and the BB pellet's not on there, and it's just sitting too high. But I've put my bushwhacker away, so I won't be able to get back under there if I bring it in. Considering I've only got 3 hours till 1 o'clock, I think I'm just going to leave it and hope for the best and see what happens. Apart from that, it's been a lovely weekend. There's quite a few fish caught. Obviously that 43 come out, which was gorgeous. 43 common. There's been a few 30s come out, and once I can get it all sorted, we should be able to produce a nice video for everyone to watch. But it's a lucky save, that 13. Lucky save. Now, I wanted to christen my reels because I've not had a fish since I bought my new reels, so I've done that, and I've prayed to the carp gods just to give me one fish and I'd go away smiling, and they've done that, so I'm going away smiling. Oh!
George, we've got all fucking
Alright. Thank you all for taking part. It means a lot to me.